now taking a look at the second half of the Wisconsin defense versus Ohio State. Let's get into it. Okay, so coming out in the nickel personnel, Hunter coming off the edge. Good job trailing. Nice job. It's really good timing by Hunter there on his blitz. And again, it's probably not even as much of a blitz. It's just a read here on the outside. He's showing. He's going. Yep, he's going all the way. Also, a really nice job by the defensive front of stretching the play out. Okay, second down. Three-man pressure, bring a late corner blitz. Get rid of it quickly, and this is just the one thing you have when you have a receiver like this. Catch it at the sticks, turn in a short space, gain an extra 5 yards. That's a nice thing to have when you got a guy like that. Decent coverage. They're bracketing underneath, they're bracketing on top, but there's always a space to find a receiver like that. Hey, 1st and 10. They see something. What are we changing to? Just the front. Badgers in 3-3 personnel now. Muma doing a great job getting upfield. Let's take a look at this. This is a blitz read. He's going, but he sees it right away. Nice adjustment on the fly to get downhill. Good job, Muma. Let's take one more look at this. Great job. Safety's there too. All right, moving on. 2nd and 11. Another blitz, quick ball out here. Bobbles it a little bit. Let's look at coverage-wise. Kind of playing cover 4-ish over here. We're dropping the linebacker out in the flat. Nice job of Rico coming downhill. 3rd and 4. 3-by-1. Good pressure, forcing the dump off. Nothing downfield. I've got to make that tackle in space. We see it the whole way. Break down. And Maitri's getting a little bit too wide on his angle. He's basically the force player in this situation. I'm not a fan of Chaney's line to get downhill. He's working too wide. We got two working to the outside shoulder. One's got to go in, one's got to go out. So, 1st and 10. 3-4 personnel this time. Let's take a look at up front. Okay, and again, Gio is just kind of digging underneath the center, and he's just trying to get around. He's not working on controlling. I know they're working more one-gap schemes, but I'd like to see them control those linemen a little bit. You can control the gap and control the linemen so you can have a chance to get down to the ball. Well, let's take a look at the linebackers. Okay, I mean, the reads are okay, but we just got to shed. Moon's kind of getting caught up with getting his face implanted in the guard. He's not looking for the ball. Good job, Hunter there, at least to fill in from the back. 2nd and 3. So State's getting balls and getting yards in chunks here, using motion. And you just get all eyes on your all-world receiver. Everyone's stepping, nobody's looking. Okay, inside backers here. I mean, Chaney's got to do a better job fighting with his hands. And again, Muma is basically just acting like a fullback here, going downhill, blowing up the tight end, but he's not shedding. And he's just throwing a shoulder. I want to see him get in there with 3 points of contact so he can shed. Maybe gets pulled down a little bit, but still, we got to be there. Okay, 1st and 10. Again, we're just going. And again, Hunter, really good job timing this. Again, this is very similar to what we saw earlier. So he sees something, he knows it's coming, and he's got the freedom to just go get it. I mean, Maitre would be behind if there's any pass off it, but really nice job. And again, front half of the see, that's better. The defensive line, outside linebackers extending their hands and controlling their linemen, which allows the second level linebackers to flow to the ball. Good job. No, forgot to erase that one. All right, here we go. 2nd and 12. Empty. Taking a shot over the top. It's a good ball. What can you do? Again, you're isolating your best receiver on the weaker of the two corners. And it's a benefit having a receiver that can play all over the field. So then they can hide him from the good field side corner. Because, again, a lot of good receivers just play the field. A lot of them just play one side of the ball. Like, let's take a look for Green. I mean, he runs with it all right. Yeah, he loses it a little bit there. Stopping his feet right there on that little move is what kills him. He's got to keep his feet moving. He's got to continue in his back pedal, even if he stops up. Because that stutter move is what kills it. Good job, at least, of Muma there to go make a hit. All right, moving on. Next drive. 17-10 still. Bringing pressure off the edge. Zachman way too hesitant. He knows he wants to come. And just go. That little hesitation right there. What we get the time for. All right, let's look interior-wise. I mean, we make a move. Could be worse coverage-wise. Let's take a look. And we're working zone here. Working basically a quarter. It looks like a rotating the safety over. Yeah, we got man down, safety over the top, rotating the linebacker over, and probably playing some form of quarters over the top. Find the soft spot. Okay, 1st and 10 again. A little delay handoff. A little counter step to give room for the pulling offensive lineman. And again, Rodas is just accelerating. And in a play like this, he takes him out. He blows past Hinsman, but because he's so out of control, he's in chase mode now. At the point of attack, James Thompson kind of gets stood up. And Muma hesitates coming downhill. Chaney again, Jordan Turner is just blowing up the down block. He's not controlling. And then just poor tackling on the edge. 2nd and 5. State trying to get a penalty on us. We catch it. Okay, that's better. Interior-wise, and we're getting pushed back. That's actually a really good job there by Preston Zachman to get down in the gap because the line just gets blown off the ball. Really good job. And a subtle little thing here, but just Peterson holding the edge here. Just a little bit. I mean, he doesn't do a great job, but at least he stones him enough. Okay, and forcing the cutback. Nice. 3rd and 3. Still not an ideal situation. Comes the pressure again. Going wide. Nobody up the middle. We get a little bit too excited to drop out at inside backer. I know it's the call. It's this double mug look to then bring the extra pressure. We end up getting 2 guys in the same gap. But never turn your back in your drop. And I think that's what we ended up getting. Again, defensive line just no control. just attack and taking the long way around. Got to fight through the edge. All right, 1st and 10. Stayed under center. Split flow with a lead. Kind of like this little action. Okay. Again, we get caught in a cross blitz. But Turner's got to get in there. And again, he's just jumping in a pile. He's got to be working across to Muma's gap. Hey, not a bad tackle there at the end, but too little too late. It's a big chunk play. Okay, 1st and 10. Second half's going fast. Defense is running out of gas a little bit. Okay, showing a 3-down look. Okay, good job with Peterson being flexible enough to play both with his hand in the ground and standing up. That's the versatility we kind of need to get. Okay, Jordan Turner coming down as an outside backer in this look. See, that's better. Okay, 3 points of contact, using extension to find the football, controlling his tight end, which allows the back half players, and a really nice little move there by Muma to get in there as well. That's a good rep for the defense there. All right, 2nd and 11. Okay, trying to work the wheel to the top of the screen. Run out of time. Good coverage here. Okay, they run a switch out there. I can see that. But nice open field tackle. Coming down here. Austin Brown, the flat defender. Pretty good job. All right, 3rd and 8. Big 3rd down. Late substitution. Forkreen coming in. And a 3-by-1. We're adjusting. And State calls a timeout. Interesting, that late substitution might have changed something. All right, come out with the same look. Okay, double mug look, showing lots of pressure. We're going to drop out of this probably. Hunter dropping out, and that's what gets it. I'm showing the linebackers here and Hunter down. I think they're expecting Hunter to go and one of these linebackers to drop. But he gets out there and just takes away that seam, which is all he was looking for. And we were able to get the pressure. Okay, and this is a nice design pressure, showing 7. Okay. Showing 7 and rushing 4, basically. Okay, let's take a look at this. Muma drops. Zachman drops out. Austin Brown drops out. But we still get a free rusher. And that's what a well-designed pressure can do. Okay, 1st and 10, start of the 4th quarter. Okay, 3-by-1 bunch. Hunter gets taken down or falls down. Big gain. Not really good out here on the edge. Let's take a look at Petrowski. He gets walled off. Hunter gets pushed in the back. I want to blame anybody. I guess that's where it comes from. But who's coming downhill from on top of him? Again, this is a run situation. Inside linebacker's too slow, and we don't get the edge seal because we fall down. Get knocked down, excuse me. All right, 3-by-1 look again. Inside zone. Yeah, we stick it a little bit better. There we go. Good downhill flow by the inside linebackers. And that's the difference between having Daryl Peterson in that spot and Petrowski. Petrowski just gets run over. But Chaney does a decent job shedding. Muma does a good job getting in there. All right, moving on, 2nd and 7. bringing 3, false start. I'm rolling through. Only 9 plays left in the game defensively. Hey, bringing some pressure. Allow that ball to hang in the air way too long. So 3 by 1. Let's look at the coverage. And Alexander Smith is expecting the outside line. That's a long way for an outside linebacker to drop, especially because his initial footwork is not the best. I'm assuming he's the flat defender, but he has no threat to the seam, so he should be widening, because he's got nothing coming inside. Yeah, that's not a good rep by Getz. Hey, 1st and 10. Zachman coming. Okay, that's a better job by Petrowski there. Squeezing. All right, Austin Brown. Filling is no, sorry. Zachman again filling. Okay, 2nd and 7. Moving off the edge. Finish the job. Good job. Let's see how they set up that pressure. So Getz going inside, Moon going outside. All right, good fight to the ball. Really like seeing that. Okay, good coverage too. And again, this is a coverage sack. So we're dropping underneath. We got zone coverage. We got the top of the play cap by the DBs, linebackers dropping out the flat. Hooked curl, take away the shots, and then a 5-man pressure. If we can get pressure with 5 guys against Ohio State, that bodes well for the future. Okay, it's 3rd and 8, big 3rd and 8, and we catch him trying to run a screen. Let's see. No, that's just great pressure. Again, they're showing a lot, and they're just trying to get free rusher. Okay, so they're showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're showing 7. Yeah, the interior guys are going to go. But if any of the linebacker DB types get stepped to, they're going to be the ones who drop out, and they're just going to let free rushers go. It's a well-designed zero concept, and we get home. Like seeing that. Good. Okay, after a little technical glitch, we're back out. Here we go, 1st and 10, next series. After the big stop, offense didn't get anything going. We're on the end around stretch. How we doing in the front half? Not too good by the looks of it. Okay, their Chaney's just got to trust his angle. I think if he keeps running there, he can get there. But he just loses trust in the angle. Okay, how are we doing coming over the top? Again, I'd like to see Hunter come more downhill at the edge defender, but nothing was there. All right, moving on. Inside zone. Okay, good stop. Okay, good job getting the hands up inside. Take a look at this again. Yeah, good control. Oh, sorry, this is the next play. Oh, boy. Oh, let's go back and look at this one so I make sure I can praise where praise is due on this one. Okay, Thompson, good job control. There, that's good extension. Okay, Daryl Peterson, good job squeezing down the line. Okay, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. See it, go get it. This time he doesn't get it. Same rep as the last play. Just couldn't finish. Huddle is not cooperating with me today, so we're just going to loop clip. Let's try this again. Okay, here, there is no threat. Go get it. have a threat outside, that's where you need to stay out. And then linebackers over the top. Again, we're just really, really good at just running full speed into guards and not releasing. Man, I think we set this up pretty decently, but just can't finish. And again, bad tackling, and when one of the best running backs in the country can just run away from you. All right, last series here, garbage time basically. A pistol, better. Okay, 3-4 personnel. Okay, Barton's doing a pretty good job there controlling. Okay, getting good extension. I think we kind of get the same thing down here at the bottom from Getz. Well, ish, yeah. He holds his ground. And then Muma gets in there to finish the job. 2nd and 8. 3-by-1 again. Little toss. No edge. All right, good job, Rico, there. But at least just, I mean, this turns this into a loss because he just goes. Sees it, gets downhill. This is good run support. Falls down. Let's just be aggressive. And nice job by Zachman there to finish off the tackle. Okay. Running low on time here. Again, split. I mean, these are the plays we needed about 5 minutes ago. Well, we'll get them when we can. Again, nice job. Kurt Neal. Great job using his hands and extension. See, this is the difference on these slants from what he was doing there and what Gio is. Gio's just gonna dip his shoulder, but when you extend, you can shed. You just dip and shoulder, go around the corner. You can't shed anything. You just got better hope the guy you get there before he does. Great job. That sets up that whole play. Okay. And that was your ball game, folks. Wisconsin versus Ohio State. Again, we started out pretty strong defensively, ran out of gas towards the end. Sometimes when you play against teams with really good players, that happens. Again, I think this week there was some improvement. Obviously, the areas that we need to continue to work on in terms of athletic ability and the run defense is still up in the air. But defensive coaches coach with what they got. And for right now, this is the players we have. And for the most part, they played well. But against a team like Ohio State, you can't be performing well most of the time. It's got to be the entire game. So still yet to put in a full game together all season. Let's hope we get the first full one against Indiana this coming weekend. All right. Thank you for watching. We'll be back next time with the Indiana breakdown. See you next time.